On today's video, we talk about why Zillow is stopping their iBuyer program. Hey everyone, I'm Source, your top real estate agent. If you're into real estate, please hit that subscribe button. I post videos every week about real estate. On today's video, we're gonna talk about why Zillow is stopping their iBuying program. And what was iBuyer? iBuyer was a program that if you as a homeowner could reach out to Zillow and sell your house to them to make it easier, you would sell it for a little bit less money, pay a little bit more fees, but you would walk away whenever you wanted to make it really easy for sellers to sell homes. Well, Zillow announced yesterday they will not be doing that anymore. They are gonna be cutting that and actually firing 25% of their people because of it. And the reason why they're doing it is they have 7,000 homes they have bought. If you look at it, they've actually are starting to have to sell some of these houses below what they paid for this, so they're taking a loss. So let's really break down why we think Zillow is doing this and what we can learn from them. You know, Zillow is a major real estate company in our space, and they are probably the #1 company people think about when it comes to real estate. And so what can we learn from them? They're a big tech company, they're worth billions of dollars, they're pretty smart at what they're doing. So if they have 7,000 homes on their books, they're trying to sell that stuff for $2.8 billion. One, they probably feel like they've been over leveraged. They have $2.8 billion out there. If you break that down, it's an average of $400,000 house. They must not think that house prices are gonna keep going up. They say that they're not profitable right now. So that's crazy to think. They have all these houses, but they're not gonna make enough profit on them to sell them and pay for everyone that's involved in that process to make profit. So what can we learn from Zillow? And what I'm learning from Zillow is, one, they don't think home prices are gonna keep going up that much. So we think they're gonna start seeing a flattening of the market. If they thought prices were gonna keep going up, wouldn't they just hold the properties and then sell them later? We did have come out yesterday that the Fed thinks that rates are gonna be at 3.3, not extremely high next year, but obviously a little bit higher than they are now. So what can you learn that as a buyer? As a buyer, you can learn that prices are probably not gonna keep going up, but remember, every market's different, so each market is controlled differently. But overall, we're not gonna see a big spike in prices like we did in the last 2 years. Two, mortgage rates are probably gonna at least flatten prices out or bring them down a little bit. And so if you're thinking about selling, this might be the best time to sell because we probably will not see much higher prices going. You know, the biggest thing is that we can only focus on the market now and not then. And then two, if you're a buyer, you gotta know that, you know, if you're not finding what you're looking for right now, probably you can settle in a little bit. Make sure you wait for the exact home you want because you're still gonna pay a high price for your home, so make sure it's exactly what you want. The other thing I've learned from this situation is that, you know, a lot of people would always go to Zillow and all these websites for what their home value is worth. The problem is it's just an algorithm. It's price per square foot. It's not the only way you can truly know what your house is worth, honestly, is put your house on the market and then the buyers will determine what your house is worth. You know, sometimes Zillow will have your house worth at 500 and that house sells for 550. I know there's houses that say they're worth 900 and no one wants to even buy them for 800. So stop focusing so much on the estimate, and remember, it only matters what your house is worth when you want to sell it. And the only way you'll know exactly what to sell for is put it on the market, hire a good real estate agent to run comps and make a good guess on what that price will be, and then let the market determine, because the market will always determine what your house is worth. So hopefully this video helps, guys. Until next time, peace.